welcome to Life Coach Podcasts. Today we focus on dating an avoidant person. Dating someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style can feel like a roller coaster you didn't sign up for. If you've ever felt confused, hurt, or uncertain, you're not alone. Today, we're counting down the 10 most common mistakes people make when dating a dismissive avoidant partner, and number 1 will truly surprise you. Number 10, pressuring them to open up too soon. Pushing for emotional vulnerability early on feels natural for some, but for a dismissive avoidant, it triggers their need to retreat. Instead of building connection, it builds walls. Mistake 9, constantly checking in. Texting or calling too often can make them feel smothered. While your intention is to show love and care, they interpret it as a threat to their independence. Number 8, bringing up the relationship talk too frequently. With a dismissive avoidant, discussing the relationship status feels like a trap. They already struggle with closeness. Frequent talks about where things are headed only deepen their fears. Number 7, expecting them to handle conflict like you do. When things get tough, they withdraw. Don't expect them to dive into an emotional conversation. Giving them space can prevent emotional shutdown. Number 6, seeking physical closeness as reassurance. While physical affection is comforting for most, a dismissive avoidant may feel overwhelmed by touch when they're not in the right headspace. They often view closeness as a demand they can't fulfill. Number 5, overcompensating with grand gestures. You might think going above and beyond will prove your love, but for a dismissive avoidant, it feels like pressure. They interpret big acts of love as expectations they'll struggle to meet. Number 4, expecting emotional reciprocity. Sharing your feelings and expecting the same in return will often leave you disappointed. A dismissive avoidant doesn't process emotions the same way, and they likely won't mirror your vulnerability. Number 3, taking their need for space personally. When they pull away, it's not necessarily about you. They need time to self-regulate, and your pursuit might only push them further away. Mistake number 2, trying to fix them. It's a painful mistake to believe you can change them through love or persistence. They need to want change for themselves, and pushing them only reinforces their avoidant tendencies. And finally, the most shocking mistake of all, ignoring the red flags. Often, dismissive avoidant behaviors are mistaken for temporary issues. But over time, their inability to commit emotionally and meet your needs becomes clearer. Ignoring those early signs can lead to years of heartache. Dating a dismissive avoidant partner isn't easy, but knowing these common pitfalls can help you navigate the relationship with greater awareness. If you recognize these mistakes, remember, their attachment style isn't something you can change, but your understanding of it can transform the way you approach love. Want to learn more about attachment styles and how to build healthier connections? Subscribe and stay tuned for more insights on creating meaningful relationships.